everybody for coming today. It being the month that we're observing Autism Awareness Month is very important, and we're finally getting the publicity that we need to make people understand how large an issue this is. And I have to thank Linda Fiddle. She is my inspiration. She has become almost like a sister to me, and we have worked on so many projects together, and will continue to do so in the future. 8 years ago, when I got down to Trenton, I had two major goals that I wanted to deal with. I've been an educator for more than 40 years, and my son has Asperger's, and so my two issues were education and autism. And when I got down there, it was like nobody really knew very much about autism, and they certainly didn't know Asperger's. I mean, it was like, is it asparagus? I mean, it was incredible. So it became my teaching role down in Trenton to inform people about the magnitude of the problem and to explain that it's not an intellectual situation. It is a communication and socialization issue. And I've tried to bring some understanding. Fortunately, Linda and Madeline and several people who have now become my dearest friends were on a committee, and Joe Roberts, who was the speaker at that time, was very, very receptive. And Joe didn't have any children, but he did understand the importance of the proper kind of education. And because of his efforts and my, I guess I can be a real pain in the neck, we got several pieces of legislation passed. I mean, legislation that I had parents coming into my office crying because their medical insurance would not pay for therapy, such as speech therapy or behavioral therapy. And so Joe's efforts and the efforts of many people who, joined my little bandwagon about making everybody aware of autism, we managed to get several pieces of legislation passed. And so I have to thank Linda, and I have to thank Madeline, and I have to thank Mary Myers here that really were in the vanguard. When my son is 36, and because of the programs that he was involved in, he is independent, he has his own apartment, he drives, he works, I'm very grateful. He went to a wonderful school like this. It was called Woodcliff Academy. But unfortunately, 30 years ago, there were not funds, and so many of these schools went out of business. And I am so happy that we have schools like the Forum, like Alpine Learning Center, like ECLC, because you're saving our children. Many times, early intervention, these children can grow into mainstream students in their schools and productive adults. We have a lot of work to do, and being a teacher